my vision board and wellness board. So it's funny because the pom-poms keeps falling off and it's making a mess and it's just a little bit everywhere, but it kind of teaches me patience with myself and really just thinking about it doesn't have to be perfect and there's going to be things that you're going to keep growing on and always trying to fix, and it's okay. Kind of bringing myself back to the space of what it means to, I guess, just wake up every day and be able to be a human being. Because I think sometimes I get kind of caught up in my brain and my thoughts. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to slow down and feel your emotions. So I think just embracing all the emotions that I experience, but understanding that wellness is not linear, and that just because I'm not feeling great doesn't mean I'm not practicing wellness. Because I think I had this idea of what does wellness look. It's me doing this X, Y, and Z, but really it's just me doing a little bit of everything and understanding that I'm gonna be okay. I think I was part of HIP like in 2019, 2020. So HIP has seen me through a lot. It went from when I was in the closet to now I'm gay and doing all these other things. I think I've grown a lot just in terms of taking a jab at all the opportunities that was presented in itself during the pandemic. It's given me the opportunity to not only grow organizing skills and understand what it means to be part of a community, to challenge myself in that community as well, whether it be Hmong, being a Hmong woman, being queer, and even just being an activist in general. I think when I first started, I was like, I just love organizing. And then once you get seasoned in it, you're like, okay, people are different types. What is my strength? What's my weakness? It helped because it was always a community-based thing, right? And I think it's made me a better organizer because of it, because at the end of the day, I find myself coming back. I understand the importance of healing and wellness too, because sometimes we don't feel as quote-unquote productive, right, as what capitalism would to say. Even though we all do a little bit of things differently or express us differently, you realize really quickly that when you take time to slow down together and learn about each other, you have a lot more in common. You're not alone and connected, and a very just growth by choice as well. Just learning, like rethinking really what does it mean to be liberated, what does it mean to actually heal together with people, because I think sometimes the idea of it's always nice, but to participate in it, it's always still exciting and a little bit nerve-wracking every time, because what does it mean to also just be young and enjoy who I am alongside the work of organizing, because I think it's a really good balance with all the seriousness and all the heavy topics that we all hold for each other. I think I've had to learn over time letting go isn't a bad thing, and people enter and leave your life because that's the ebb and flow of relationships. And so I think building that relationship and building that kind of healthy attachment to people is very key. Growing up, definitely have experienced sexism and ageism, right? Just being the youngest, oldest daughter in a traditional Hmong family and feeling the need to overcompensate as a young girl. And really, on top of the patriarchy and traditions, is also dealing with a family that was victims of also the system. And it's about that kind of direction that you decide, where is it coming from, right? Is it based on ageism, sexism, and how do you pivot, right? Is it a possible ally? Is it a friend? Is it just someone that you definitely know that you're gonna keep your distance from? Am I trying? I don't put anything that's upright in your face, because I don't think we come into this world necessarily fearful of people. I think we come in loving as much as we can, and those things just happen. It actually catches you by surprise, right? I think we all want to live a happy, liberated life, but it's so important to be able to have that strong sense of self and foundation and support. I think being who you are and being transparent is so vital, and that there's beauty in humility and being able to hold ourselves accountable, and that it shines on us all. That's not just about the other person, but also on us. Because also I acknowledge that as I am the recipient, unfortunately, of the oppressive system, is how do I also participate in it as well. So I think just being very cognizant of that, how do I also hold myself accountable. And it's a testament, right? It truly is a test, and it's in that realm of learning about myself too. And I think it has helped me a lot of having that awareness of just because I am a queer Hmong person doesn't mean I know everything. And also, how do I build myself and ask for support and training that I need, and being able to reach out to people as well is very vital. And also understanding that people are not gonna favor me because of my identities too, and how do I meet them in the middle, but also how do I also keep a healthy distance too, because I think that's the transformative piece, is being able to look at the conflict and see if you can overcome and what the over solution looks as well.